this is an excerpt from John Gruden's coaching camp with Jaxon Dart. And this gives you a little bit more of an explanation on why the Giants felt stronger about Jaxon Dart than Shedeur. And Coach Gruden is very complimentary of the kid, but he also gives him a wake-up call to the reality of what he's going to face in the pros.
But I think that obviously having, a better understanding of the offense, and then at the same time them just giving me, more freedom and kind of the keys to run it was definitely a huge part of my maturation.
Al Davis was the guy I worked for with the Raiders, and he used to say, let me see the best he's got. Let me see the most difficult throws he's made. There ain't nobody in the country that makes more big-time throws than you do. Tight window throws, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
I mean, these are tight-ass window throws. Maybe just a little summary on when to and when not to stick these in there.
Yeah. I think for me, it's definitely situational based. What part of the game are we in? What's the situation? But, just me as a player, I'm pretty aggressive. So, if they're going to play in a disrespectful way and play man coverage and not think that we're going to take chances down the field, I'm going to take advantage of that.
What are some of the keys in your game in throwing a really good deep ball?
Yeah, it's definitely, you want to be as friendly as you can to the receiver. So making sure you put good air on the ball. And, in my mind, I'm always trying to give my receiver a chance to make a play. An overthrow is just an incompletion. You give your guy a chance to make a play on the ball. So, when I put it up there, I have all the confidence in my guy's going to make a play, and I'm just going to give him a chance to go do it.
And you are one tough son of a bitch, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
When you see these rushers beating down on you here, why don't you abort the play and take off? Why do you stand in there and do this?
I just feel like as a quarterback, you got to be the one that sets the tone of the offense, regardless of how many times you're going to get hit and not get hit. And, a lot of the best plays are those where, you're close to getting sacked and you just have a split second to get the ball out of your hand. So,
I mean, honest to God, man, I have seen you stand in there and take some real heat, man. And it's a credit to you. Your players and does Coach Kiffin compliment you on this as one of your greatest strengths?
Yes, sir.
That's the greatest throw I've ever seen.
Yeah, setting him up.
This is unbelievable. What'd you do, piss off Duke in pregame warm-up or something?
Yeah, I probably had a few words for him.
Let's talk about your playing style.
Yeah.
Everybody has a playing style. What do you think your playing style is?
For me, I'm just the ultimate competitor. So, my mind, whatever it takes to win, I'm going to go out there and do all that I can to accomplish that. And then at the same time, I want to put, everything I can, on display and for my teammates to know that I'm going to give it all that I got.
Make a note of playing style, will you? We gotta talk about this a little bit.
Now he's going to give it to him.
I love this, Jaxon. You're a rugged son of a bitch. You're an old school player.
Mm-hmm.
You're like a wing T quarterback.
Yeah.
You're like your dad playing safety at Utah. And I love that. And I think it's impressive. But I want you to change your playing style.
Yes, sir.
I think it's reckless. I think it's careless. And I think it's dangerous. You're the only guy that can't play with a sore right shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't play without you. You've come out of some games now.
Right.
You had your ass knocked off and you sucked it up and went back in the game. But just talk to me about some of these hits. Why won't you go out of bounds? Why won't you go down?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. And you're going to be in that concussion.
So that was really a great little moment in this 59-minute show with Jaxon Dart, talking to him about his playing style. No, what the fuck, man? You can't be in the NFL and think you're just going to run over some fucking linebackers and shit. It ain't happening. And that's what I love about Russell Wilson. And the reason why Russell Wilson still got some gas in his tank, Russell Wilson used to do a beeline for the sideline every time. And he'll be able to hopefully learn that from Russell Wilson and take that and put it into his repertoire, because this kid, I think, may end up being one of the best quarterbacks the Giants have had since Eli. And I think we're going to get a little bit of the attitude of Phil Simms with the deep throwing ball of Eli, but with a scrambling capability that the Giants haven't seen probably since Fran fucking Tarkenton. Okay, so I'm excited about this kid. I like what it is that he's doing, and let's see how far we can go. Let's go, New York Football Giants. Deuces.